What is the principle of rule of law? The principle of rule of law is that the people, both the citizens and the government, submit itself to the law and considers it the supreme foundation of their life's assurance to preservation, willingly submitting themselves to it. The rule of law, therefore, is the lifeblood of democracy, basically giving the society order and justice for all. Second one, number two, in what way does judicial review promote the rule of law? Judicial review promotes the rule of law for it enables the essential details of the principle to be ever present. By looking and browsing back through the doctrines established prior to the development of the solidified legal system, the passages that constitute the certainties of every cases are then confirmed of its legitimacy once in a while. As a result, the rule of law is not clouded and is therefore continually pronounced. The rule of law is promoted in the process. Number three, in what sense is the living constitution incompatible with the rule of law? The constitution is incompatible with the living constitution rather is incompatible with the rule of law because the constitution should be ever changing according to what generation identifies the most suitable set of written governing materials for themselves. The problem with that is that it is decided with the members of the judicial branch alone, mainly because of their credentials and academic degree befitting the field. They are suited with the field. They are the most equipped. By this condition, it is about the rule of man, an idea that doesn't belong to the element that constitutes what rule of law is. The rule of law, basically. Number four, is retributive theory of punishment compatible with the rule of law? No, because the retributivist theory or the retributive theory fails to align itself with one of the elements of rule of law, which is observing due process of law. The theory lacks the element of inspection for all the complexities of the whys and hows of the situation, determining the blameworthiness of the deed. It is said that judgment is always directed to the act, therefore failing to recognize the vital part of taking the cases in due process. Therefore, incompatible with the rule of law. Number five, is the rule of law a myth according to Jerome Frank? Yes, according to Jerome Frank, rule of law is a myth because the rule of law's efficacy is dependent upon the myth that there is a stable, predictable law, the basic legal myth. The rule of law can be made true only if the basic legal myth would actualize, if it would come true. But since legal clarity and predictability are a myth, and that is the basic legal myth, then rule of law stays a myth as well.